And let's be clear about what concerns people most today. This is a great country to live in, but we all know it could be so much better. That's not just about the economy, but of course a growing economy is absolutely vital. It's about society. It's about the level of crime, the state of our neighbourhood, the state of our relationships with each other. I think there is a real sense of unease about what is happening in our society. I spoke about this right at the start of my campaign to be leader of the Conservative Party. I said how we have 6-year-olds in some of our cities wandering the streets, looking for a hot meal, looking for an adult to take them to school. How in some places we've got 11-year-olds beating each other up and filming it on mobile phones. About in too many cities, we've got 15-year-olds getting pregnant and having children. That is, children having children. Guns, gangs, graffiti. It is all part of the same story. And above all else, the sense of social unease is reflected in the breakdown of the family, which for me is just the most important institution in Britain today. The family has always been the starting point for everything I want to achieve in politics. And with my leadership, the Conservative Party will simply not shy away from saying things that need to be said if we're going to help mend our broken society. I welcome the fact that this report doesn't shirk the big challenges and it confronts issues head on. I welcome the emphasis on trusting charities and community groups. As the proposals in the report show, we now have the chance to make a complete break with the Labour approach, where the government gives charities money, tells them what to do, and then calls it partnership. We've got to have much more trust and long-term contracts and real trust of what the voluntary sector does. I welcome the report's thoughtful approach to drugs and the emphasis on trying to turn addicts' lives completely around so they can lead drug-free lives rather than keeping them hooked on methadone or other substitutes. But above all, I welcome this report's emphasis on the family and on marriage as the basis for the social progress we want to see. My family, my marriage, are quite simply the most important things in my life. They mean absolutely everything to me. And I think that strong families are the most important thing in the life of any society. If we get the family right, we can help fix our society. In a way, it is as simple and straightforward as that. Britain is almost the only country in Europe that doesn't recognise marriage in the tax system. And at the same time, we have a benefit system that actually encourages people to separate and live apart. We have the highest rate of family breakdown in Europe. And we have the worst social problems in Europe. And just don't tell me these two things aren't connected. If Gordon Brown wants to play games with this, let him. If he wants to defend the anti-marriage, anti-family bias in our tax and benefit system, he's stuck in the past, he's making an argument from the past, and we will make the argument about the future.